Drop loads.
Playing games all night long.
Yeah, you always get him between those.
To really press the video game playing, and once the video game playing becomes a problem, at that point, parents will probably need to
Corkin
seek
says
guidance.
gaming addiction. Schoolwork.
Before time itself, there was nothing.
Alex loved Fortnite. He played it all day, every day. School, boring, chores, pointless. Fortnite was life. Nothing else mattered to him. His room was his fortress. Empty chip bags littered the floor, creating a crunchy carpet of sorts. Energy drink cans formed a leaning tower on his desk, a testament to his late-night gaming marathons. His headphones were practically glued to his ears, blocking out the world around him.
I wasn't just any player. I was a legend in the OCE region. My skills were insane, unmatched by anyone I knew. I knew the map like the back of my hand, every nook and cranny, every hiding spot. My aim was deadly accurate, hitting targets with pinpoint precision.
But his real secret weapon? His voice, a tool he wielded with expert finesse. Alex was a master of disguise. He could sound like anyone, from a high-pitched kid to a gruff old man, fooling opponents effortlessly. This trickery gave him an edge in the game. He could gather intel, make surprise attacks, and generally wreak havoc on unsuspecting players. Winning was everything to Alex. He craved the victory royale. He craved the respect and envy of other players. He craved the feeling of being the best, the ultimate champion. And he was willing to do whatever it took to stay on top, no matter the cost. Far away in a distant galaxy, an alien watched intently. He was on a mission to find beings of pure talent and potential, beings who could be guided and nurtured, beings who could change the universe with their skills. His search had led him to Earth, to a messy room filled with potential, to a boy named Alex who was unlike any other.
Fortnite was fascinating and complex. It was like a microcosm of the universe, full of endless possibilities, full of conflict, strategy, and the occasional dance-off that brought joy. But what intrigued me most was Alex's unparalleled skill. The way he moved, the way he thought, the way he dominated every match. I'd never seen anything like it in all my travels. I knew I had to meet this extraordinary boy, but first I needed a disguise, something inconspicuous, something adorable and familiar.
He settled on the form of a Fortnite llama, a beloved character, the perfect blend of cute and chaotic, just like the game. The alien, now disguised as a llama, materialized in Alex's room quietly. He waited for the perfect moment to reveal himself. Just as Alex was about to claim victory in a particularly intense match, the llama spoke.
Greetings. I've been watching you, Alex, for quite some time. You are a player of extraordinary talent and potential.
Alex nearly jumped out of his skin. A talking llama in his room? This was beyond anything he had ever experienced. Had he finally gone insane from all the energy drinks? Or was this some kind of elaborate prank? He stared at the llama, speechless, unable to comprehend what was happening.
I understand this is a lot to process, but I assure you I am here for a reason. I come in peace. I come offering knowledge that could change everything.
The llama explained his mission in great detail. He spoke of a universe in desperate need of peace, a universe on the brink of chaos. He believed that true change started small, with individuals willing to make a difference. He believed that Alex, with his Fortnite skills, could be a beacon of hope, a symbol of what could be achieved. He offered Alex advanced combat knowledge, skills that were beyond anything he had ever seen, tactics and strategies beyond human comprehension, techniques that could turn the tide of any battle. In exchange, Alex had to use his newfound skills to spread peace in the Fortnite community, to be a force for good, to end the toxic trash talk and endless battles that plagued the game.
Peace in Fortnite. It seemed impossible, a dream that could never be realized. But the llama's offer was tempting, almost too good to be true. Imagine becoming the ultimate player, the one everyone looked up to. Imagine dominating every lobby with ease, becoming a legend in the game. It was an offer I couldn't refuse, a chance to make a real difference. I agreed to the deal, ready to embrace my new role.
The transformation was immediate. Armed with the alien's knowledge, Alex became unstoppable. He moved with a newfound grace, predicting enemy movements before they even happened. He built elaborate structures in the blink of an eye, fortresses that could withstand any assault. He wielded weapons with deadly precision, every shot a guaranteed hit.
But I stayed true to my word. I didn't use my power for personal gain. I used it to spread peace. I initiated ceasefires in the middle of firefights. I built bridges instead of walls. I even started leaving helpful items for my opponents.
At first, people thought he was crazy, a troll, a glitch in the system. But Alex persisted. He led by example. Slowly, the OCE Fortnite community started to change. Players who were once bitter rivals began to work together. The toxic trash talk faded away, replaced by laughter and camaraderie. A new era of Fortnite had begun. Doubts and whispers started to spread. Not everyone welcomed the change. Some players thrived on the chaos. They enjoyed the thrill of the fight, the satisfaction of a well-executed kill. Peace to them was boring.
Whispers started in the darkest corners of the internet. Forums buzzed with conspiracy theories. Who was this Alex? And what was his real agenda? Some claimed he was a hacker. Others believed he was using bots to manipulate the game. A few even suspected alien intervention, though no one took them seriously.
The skeptics formed their own clan. They called themselves the True Gamers. They vowed to expose Alex for the fraud they believed him to be. They were determined to return Fortnite to its former glory, a glory filled with battles, betrayals, and the sweet taste of victory. The True Gamers sent Alex a message, a challenge, a showdown in the middle of the map at the stroke of midnight. They demanded he fight them without the help of his tricks. If he won, they would leave him alone. If he refused, or if he lost, they would expose his secret to the world.
Alex knew this was a trap. He knew the True Gamers were just looking for an excuse to discredit him. But he couldn't back down. He had to prove that peace wasn't a weakness. He had to show them that true skill lay not in destruction, but in collaboration.
As the clock ticked down to midnight, Alex prepared himself. He knew this battle wouldn't be easy. The True Gamers were skilled players, blinded by their own rage and resentment. But Alex had something they didn't. He had the power of the alien knowledge and the unwavering belief that peace was worth fighting for. The clock struck 12. Alex landed in tilted towers, his heart pounding in his chest. The True Gamers were waiting for him, their avatars radiating hostility. The battle began.
Alex fought with every ounce of skill he possessed. He dodged their attacks, built intricate defenses, and returned fire with deadly accuracy. But the True Gamers were relentless. They moved as a unit, their attacks coordinated and precise. They had anticipated his every move, studied his every strategy.
The air crackled with tension. The sound of laser fire and explosions filled the night. Alex knew he couldn't defeat them with brute force alone. He had to outsmart them. He had to show them that there was another way to play the game. Section 8, The Price of Peace, Unforeseen Consequences, written by Ninja.
I remembered the aliens' teachings. I focused on defense, on outmaneuvering my opponents. I used my building skills to create distractions, forcing the True Gamers to waste their ammo and resources. I lured them into traps, turning their own aggression against them. One by one, True Gamers fell.
Their frustration grew with each defeat. They resorted to desperate measures, breaking their own rules of engagement. They teamed up on him, used unfair tactics, even resorted to verbal abuse. But Alex remained calm. He refused to stoop to their level.
Finally, only one True Gamer remained. He stood before me, defeated and enraged. He raised his weapon, ready to deliver the final blow. But just as he was about to fire, the unexpected happened. The game froze.
Section 10, A Looming Threat. The final showdown approaches, written by Ninja. A message flashed across the screen. The end is nigh. As Alex watched in horror, a massive structure materialized in the center of the island. It was a towering monstrosity of metal and energy, pulsating with an eerie purple glow.
The balance has been disrupted. A being of pure chaos has been awakened. You must stop it.
Beautiful, coming
The
for
fate
me
of
right
both
now.
our worlds depends on it.
Alex felt a surge of fear, but also a strange sense of responsibility. He had never asked for any of this, he just wanted to play Fortnite. But somehow, he had become entangled in a conflict of cosmic proportions.
I have to stop this. I have to save the game I love, and maybe even the world from whatever horrors await.
The final showdown was about to begin. Section 11, to be continued. The Fight for Fortnite's Soul, written by Ninja. Alex took a deep breath, steeling himself for the battle ahead. He gathered his weapons, his heart pounding in his chest. He had faced countless opponents in Fortnite, but this was different. This was bigger than just a game. This was about survival.
I approached the monstrous structure, every instinct screaming at me to turn back. But I pressed on, driven by a force I couldn't quite comprehend. I have to stop this. I have to restore balance to the Fortnite world.
The ground trembled as he drew closer. The air crackled with energy. The fate of Fortnite, and perhaps even the universe, hung in the balance.
Then there was everything.
A problem. At that point, parents will probably need to.
You always get hit between those.
To really push the video game swing, and once there becomes a problem, at that point, parents will probably need to.
You always get hit between those.
To really push the video game swing, and once